Please subscribe to Motivated Vids, like, share, and comment on what you liked about this video. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled among serene mountains, there lived a wise old monk named Zenji. Zenji was known throughout the region for his deep understanding of life and his calm demeanor. People from far and wide would come to seek his advice on various matters, hoping to find solace in his words. One day, a young man named Hiro approached Zenji with a troubled heart. He was a talented artist, but he often found himself paralyzed by the fear of what others thought about his work. Despite his immense talent, Hiro would second-guess every stroke of his brush, worried that his creations would not be appreciated. "Master Zenji," Hiro began, his voice trembling, "I am constantly worried about what others think of me and my art. I fear their judgment so much that it stifles my creativity and leaves me feeling miserable. How can I overcome this fear?" Zenji listened attentively, his eyes filled with understanding. After a moment of silence, he spoke gently. "Hiro, come with me to the village square. I want to show you something." Hiro followed Zenji through the winding streets of the village until they reached the bustling square. The marketplace was alive with the sounds of merchants haggling, children playing, and villagers chatting. In the center of the square stood a tall, ancient tree, its branches spreading wide like a protective canopy. Zenji led Hiro to the base of the tree and pointed to a small bird perched on one of its branches. "Do you see that bird, Hiro?" Zenji asked. Hiro nodded, puzzled by where this was leading. "The bird sings its song every morning, regardless of who listens," Zenji continued. "It does not worry about whether its song is appreciated or judged. It simply sings because that is its nature." Hiro watched the bird intently, its melodious tune cutting through the noise of the market. Zenji's words began to sink in. "You too must be like the bird," Zenji said softly. "Create your art because it is your nature, not because of what others might think. The bird's song does not lose its beauty because someone chooses not to listen. Your art does not lose its worth because someone may not understand or appreciate it." Hiro's heart felt lighter, but the old fears still lingered. "But Master Zenji," he asked hesitantly, "how do I silence the voices in my head that keep me from creating freely?" Zenji smiled kindly and reached into his robe, pulling out a small, smooth pebble. He handed it to Hiro and said, "Hold this pebble in your hand and close your eyes." Hiro did as he was told, feeling the coolness of the stone against his palm. "Now imagine that this pebble is the judgment of others," Zenji instructed. "Feel its weight, its texture. Acknowledge its presence, but do not let it control you. When you are ready, let it go." Hiro stood there for a moment, the pebble resting in his hand. He felt its weight, the smooth surface, and the coolness against his skin. Then, taking a deep breath, he opened his hand and let the pebble fall to the ground. Zenji nodded approvingly. "You see, Hiro, the judgment of others is like that pebble. It may exist, but it does not have to define you. You have the power to let it go." A profound sense of relief washed over Hiro. For the first time, he understood that he could acknowledge the existence of others' opinions without letting them dictate his actions. With newfound clarity, he thanked Zenji and returned to his studio. From that day on, Hiro painted with a liberated spirit. His brush moved freely across the canvas, guided by his passion and creativity rather than the fear of judgment. He created masterpieces that resonated deeply with many, not because he sought approval, but because he stayed true to his nature. Word of Hiro's incredible talent spread far and wide, and people marveled at his art. Yet Hiro no longer sought their validation. He painted for the sheer joy of creation, his heart singing its own melody, just like the bird in the village square. And so, Hiro learned the profound lesson that Zenji had imparted: to live authentically and create fearlessly, unburdened by the opinions of others. His art became a testament to the beauty of true self-expression, inspiring countless others to let go of their own pebbles and embrace their unique paths. In conclusion, let's reflect on the key lesson from this Zen story: the importance of staying true to oneself. Embrace your uniqueness, follow your own path, and don't let the noise of external opinions drown out your inner voice. And now, I invite you to take a moment to ponder your own experiences with societal pressures. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, your journey towards self-discovery and authenticity is a personal one, but it's always enriching to connect and learn from each other. Let's continue this conversation to go.